Good afternoon people, happy Friday and welcome to another episode of Adam's Eats. As you can guess by the title, we're going to make pancakes. Not the kind of American style pancakes which are much thicker, fluffier, and they're kind of served with bacon and maple syrup and all that kind of delicious stuff. These are British pancakes and they're normally served on Pancake Day, which is next Tuesday the 28th of February. For the religious folk, you'll also know this as Shrove Tuesday, which is the day before Ash Wednesday, and Ash Wednesday is the first day of the 40 days of Lent, I think. And basically Shrove Tuesday is the last day where you can just be a glutton, eat what you want before those 40 days of Lent start. For the non-religious folk like me, it's just another excuse to stuff your face and eat lots of food, and I do that anyway. Now they're really simple to make. Don't go out and buy the pre-bought mix because it's just a bit rubbish. There's no real flavour in it, and actually it can work out a lot more expensive by doing it that way as well. And with my tips and my method, you'll make perfect pancakes every single time. Apart from the first one, because the first one's always a bit naff. So that's what we're going to make today, folks. Again, following the usual drill, if you hit that pause button, make a list of those ingredients, get yourself a decent non-stick frying pan, and we'll go and flip ourselves some pancakes. That was a bit cringy, wasn't it? Right, so let's get on and make the pancake batter, which couldn't be simpler. Just got my plain flour here. Just going to crack in our eggs. And then just take a whisk, break up the yolks, and mix that in with the flour until it forms like a paste. And then in this jug, I've got the water and the milk mixed together. So just add some of that. Just add a bit first, just to kind of loosen up the mixture. Again, whisk that through. Don't worry too much about the lumps because they will sort themselves out, trust me. Okay, again, just give it a good old whisk. Okay, you should have a fairly smooth batter at that point. Now you can add the rest of your milk and water mixture. And it should be about the consistency of single cream. And then just add just a tiny bit of salt. Final mix. And that is your pancake batter done. That'll sit in the fridge quite happily until you need it. But we're going to get on and make our pancakes now. Right, so let's get on and make our pancakes. Now here I've got a nice heavy non-stick frying pan. Non-stick is probably preferable because otherwise you might just end up with stuck pancakes and all sorts of problems. So get yourself a nice non-stick pan. I'm going to get this onto a nice high-ish heat and then give it about 30 seconds just so it gets nice and hot. Then add in just a small knob of butter. You don't need much, it's just to kind of give a bit of flavour to the pancakes. Rub that around the edge of the pan. Okay, now we're ready to do our first pancake. Now I'm going to do quite a small one because generally the first one is a bit naff and it just doesn't work out. So I don't want to waste too much of the mixture, so I'm just going to do a small one. Okay, I'll put it in the middle and I'm just going to swirl it around. And what happens is the outside edges will go nice and crisp and start to lift up slightly. Let's just flip it over. And that's kind of like the first pancake, but as you can see it's just a bit naff, so I'm not going to do much with that. Okay, then add another small knob of butter. Right, so let's make our proper pancakes now. So again, putting some mixture in the pan, in the middle, and again just swirl it around. So leave it for about 10 seconds or so till the edges just start to come away from the pan. Okay, just loosen it slightly with the spatula. Now you can either be boring and just, you know, turn it over with a spatula, or you can give it a good old flip. Here we go. It's all about confidence. Oh. Yeah, my flipping skills aren't that great, to be honest. Should we try again? Again, a bit more butter in the pan. Again, you can see it cooking. There's that raw bit there, and you'll see that shrink as it cooks. Let's get the spatula underneath, loosen it off. Let's go again. I'm going to give up on the flipping. That's just, it's just not working. Right, let's start again, and I'm not going to do any flipping this time. I'm going to be sensible, because otherwise I'm going to have no pancakes left. Swirl it around. Now you can make them a bit thicker as well. You don't have to have them this thin, but I kind of like them thin. Again, after about 10 seconds or so, just have a little lift up. Should be nice and golden underneath, and then just flip with a spatula. Again, another 10-15 seconds on that side, and then just slide them out. It's best to serve them straight away, but I'm just going to stack them up here because I've got nowhere else to put them. But you want to put them on a plate, get them sprinkled with lemon or sugar or a bit of Nutella, whatever it is you're using, and get them rolled up and served straight away. As I said, the key here is obviously getting a nice non-stick pan because you will have a much easier time. Okay, and that's kind of it, guys. That's how you make pancakes. Again, quite simple. It's just all about confidence, really. Well, there we have it, folks. Pancakes. Really simple to make. I probably made it look harder than what it is because I'm not very good at flipping them. And that batter is super simple to do as well, so there's no excuse for going out and buying pre-made stuff. And they're also really, really versatile as well. You know, they're great with the kind of sweet stuff like lemon and sugar and Nutella. But if you've got any left over the next day, just mash up some cooked spinach and ricotta cheese, bit of salt, pepper, roll them up in the pancakes, lay in a dish, top with cheese bechamel sauce, bang it in the oven, roast it off, and you've got a really nice dinner. You could as well, if you've got some left over, fashion yourself a nice Easter themed bonnet as the season is coming up as well. Pretty fetching, and it's also edible. Never in my life did I think at 34 years old I'd be standing in a kitchen wearing a hat made out of pancakes. Yet here I am, for the world to see, and it's forever going to be on the internet. Yeah, there's no coming back from that. I can't do a proper outro now, so I'm going to leave it there. See you next time, guys.